So I'm going to present this project that is Earth observation for Central East Africa, funded by the Italian Space Agency. The Italian Space Agency is involved in this FPCAP. And actually the project concerns the, let me see, okay, has two main objectives, but one of the two is of interest in this specific talk here. Because the first one is concerning the improvement of the remote sensing station that the Italian Space Agency is managing in Malindi in Kenya. And the other one, the more relevant for this speech here, is the implementation of a system for processing, distributing, analyzing, and testing products and services based on satellite images. For the objective is the supporting the monitoring of the indicators given in the SDG elements. So the important thing here is that the idea, these products that will be developed or we are developing are almost based on request or suggestion from local institutions. Then there is a strong connection with the local institutions. This is almost the system. This one is the system that is installed in Malindi, the base in Kenya. You see the area. You see also, you can also see the ground station on the coastal of Kenya. And as you can see, we are in processing or developing services based on images like the satellites given by the Copernicus in the Copernicus portfolio, but also images acquired directly at the station. You see the antenna on the top left. You see also an idea of the SU, the antenna control unit, in the right side. Then let me proceed. This is actually not very interesting for now, the timeline of the project. The project is a 3 years project that is ending next year. Started almost 2 years ago. And the project actually started with doing a survey. We put on the website, you see the link is given here in red, asking anyone to provide, of course, in the area of interest, then the East Coast of Africa, about them and information about the type of what they know about satellite images, and in particular which type of information they like to have for a specific topic of interest for them. Originally, the area of interest are given here. You see from Mozambique to Kenya, Ethiopia, Somalia. And also here are listed the different images, Sentinel images that we are also using to develop products and then services. But at the end, we just focused for now on Kenya. From the request provided through the survey, we selected some areas of interest. You see in gray, we see we already saw this in the previous presentation, the tiles of the Sentinel-2 images. Then the area, these are the area in which we are in a continuous way collecting Sentinel-2 images and providing products at added value products. In particular, based on the survey, we selected for now 3 main topics of interest. One is concerning the salinization of the soil. Another one is the monitoring of pests in the crop. Another one concerning the monitoring of sugarcane. These are 3 topics we selected based on the survey that, as said before, is still online. Then people can also continue to populate the answer to the survey, then providing information to us about them, about their needs, and so on which we can develop further products. This is just, last year we collected also some, in two particulars, crop area in Kenya, some ground data with the help of the University of Nairobi, in particular the Aharo and Nakuru regions. This kind of information concerning the type of the crop, the state of the crop, also the presence of some disease. Here just to describe the chain processing chains that are already available. Of course, everything is done in almost automatized way. In particular, we are also, some of the application concerns the geostationary satellite and methods of second generation. Of course, in this case, the process should be for sure automatized, otherwise having an image every 15 minutes will be very hard to do this by human without automatization. Then, for instance, these are some of the products that we are producing, apart the classical index already available, or also in the Copernicus, for instance, in the Copernicus system, the data space system. We are producing specific indices for the specific topics of interest for the local researchers or authorities. What I like to say here, since we are speaking about Copernicus Land Monitoring Service, we are also developing some application based on starting from the Copernicus products. For instance, Copernicus is provided the vegetation condition index. Now you see red here, or the leaf area index. And based on that, we are developing some others index, like, for instance, the crop early warning that needs the vegetation condition index, but also other information like the temperature and the state of the temperature, the precipitation. Also, we are using, for instance, the soil water index, soil moisture index, to develop further application like these very strange acronyms, the SWCI or SWCI. That means they are providing an estimation of the status of the soil moisture with reference to the previous 10 years. Then a sort of allows to estimate the anomalies in the soil moisture, for instance, compared with the 10 previous years, or also an accumulation of the soil moisture with reference to previous months. So then this is useful to see how the season is going with respect to the previous years. This is an example, for instance, of this crop early warning, in which we are, of course, apart the vegetation condition index that I was at the medium resolution in the Copernicus case. I saw just a discovery today that they are thinking to develop one at 10 meters. We are also developing for some area of agricultural area in Kenya, this VCI based on Sentinel-2 at 10 meters. Then combining this VCI with the VCI was based on the series of images collected in the previous years. As you see here, it was based on the 7 years of Landsat images, Sentinel-2 images. Then we are using the anomalies in the temperature and the anomaly in rain in order to come out with this indication of warning for the crop growth. As this was already shown in a previous slide, then we are also using, as I said before, in this information coming from Copernicus, like this lake water quality that is providing the turbidity and the trophic state of lakes. In this case, we saw the Turkana Lake and the Lake Victoria, Kenyan part of the Lake Victoria. And this is one I also said before, an example of this soil water moisture or soil water index. In the bottom is a combination of what is provided by Copernicus in order to have this estimation of the condition of the soil water index with reference to the previous years. Of course, doing this, we did also some validation of the Copernicus product specific for the Kenyan of the area of interest. Then above, we have a comparison between what is provided by Copernicus with what was provided by the ERA, the HMWF service. And of course, the system has also a part concerning the training. Then we have this learning platform in which the students or the researcher can learn how to reach certain objectives, then how to process images in order to reach some results. And also we have some application in Jupyter in order to show the procedure for going from the basic image to reach the final result of the product in which we are interested. Of course, the system has also a way to monitor, since most of the applications are running automatically. This system allows us to check that everything is proceeding in the right way. Then there is, or if there is something wrong, this gives us the possibility to identify which part of the chain was not working properly. Then the objective, of course, is this one, provide data trying to guarantee the FAIR principles, then findable, accessible, interoperable, and reusable. So this is almost what we are doing. I hope the presentation will be made available at the end to the participants. So then if they are interested in look in the website, they can read here the link to the project and also where they can find the survey to which they can answer in order to let us know if we can help in some way to producing specific products. So this is almost all for my side.
Thank you very much, Giovanni. This was very good presentation. This is another good example how we can use the potential of the Copernicus data.
Yeah.